Okay. So today we're diving into something kind of magical, right? We're talking herbal magic,
Right.
but not just your average cup of tea.
Right.
We've got The Book of Herbal Skulls
Yep.
by Lisa Chamberlain. And it's all about using herbs, like everyday herbs, for good,
Yeah, for positive change. What's really cool is how this book takes something ancient like, herbal magic and makes it totally relevant for us today. It's not about like, the stereotypical witchy stuff.
Yeah.
It's more about connecting with plants, like on an energetic level.
I love that. So basically my spice rack is like this hidden source of potential.
Exactly.
But okay, how does this actually work? Does the book just like list a bunch of spells or...
Well, it does have specific spells, but it explains why certain herbs are used for certain things.
Okay.
Like basil, for example. It's
Yeah.
associated with courage and resilience. Interesting.
So there's this spell involving a basil pentagram.
Hold on. A pentagram made of basil.
Yep.
Okay, that's way cooler than just like, saying affirmations in the mirror.
Right.
So is it the shape itself that matters?
Yeah. The pentagram is its own thing, symbolically speaking.
Right.
But when you combine that with basil, and then you actually say your intention out loud,
Yeah.
that's where the real magic happens. It's like you're putting your energy out there.
Totally. You're not just wishing, you're like actively making it happen. Okay, I'm hooked. What about love? If you're trying to, attract more love, what would you use?
Hibiscus is like the love herb. It's all about passion, romance. The book has this ritual bath using hibiscus petals.
Okay.
And the key is to, while you're bathing, visualize yourself surrounded by love. So even if I don't find my soulmate in the bath, at least I had a nice relaxing soak.
Exactly.
But seriously, the visualization thing, that seems important.
Absolutely. It's about shifting your energy, making yourself open to love. The ritual is just a way to focus that intention.
Right. It's like you're sending a signal to the universe, but also like
Yeah.
preparing yourself for what you're asking for.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Now, what about those times when, you just feel like you're not good enough? Like, those are some pretty negative thoughts we all have.
Yeah, for sure. And the book actually addresses that head on.
Okay.
There's a spell using basil, and it's specifically for clearing out those feelings of inadequacy,
Wow, that's like incredibly relevant. I feel like we're constantly told we're not enough these days.
Right.
So is this basil spell similar to the pentagram one?
It uses some of the same principles, but instead of trying to, attract something new, this one's about letting go, releasing the negative. So you're still using the basil, and you might do some visualization, maybe even some spoken affirmations, but the focus is on getting rid of those beliefs that are holding you back.
So it's the actual physical act of using the herb that that adds to it?
Oh, exactly. It's like it gives it more power.
Interesting. Okay, what about if it's not my own thoughts that are the problem? Like, what if it's a coworker? Someone who's super negative and gossipy.
For that, the book recommends elecampane.
Elecampane.
Yeah, it's supposed to have protective qualities.
Interesting. So some herbs are about attracting good things, and some are more like
a shield.
Yeah, a shield.
Exactly. It's about creating boundaries, clearing out those negative energies. So the book gives this spell for the workplace, and it involves sprinkling elecampane around your desk.
Oh, wow.
While visualizing a protective barrier around you.
Like an invisible shield. I love that.
Exactly.
So it's like an invisible force field against bad vibes.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got love, we've got self-esteem, protection from those gossipy coworkers. But what about when you're just completely burnt out? Like, even my to-do list needs a to-do list. What do we do then?
Well, for those moments when you're just totally overwhelmed, the book actually suggests a classic remedy,
Okay.
chamomile. But we're not talking about just a regular cup of tea here.
Oh.
There's this energy reset spell, and it involves actually placing warm chamomile tea bags over your eyes.
Wait, what? On your eyes?
Yep. Like a little mini spa treatment for your eyelids.
Okay, I've got to try this.
Right. And the idea is you're not just passively letting the chamomile do its thing. You're supposed to really smell it, feel the warmth, and as you breathe out, visualize all that negativity just melting away.
It's amazing how these spells are about the physical thing you're doing with the herb, but then there's this whole other layer of intention and visualization.
Exactly. That's what makes this so powerful, right?
Right.
You're not just relying on some external force.
Yeah.
You're actively participating in shaping your reality.
Totally. Okay, that's really cool. What about sleep?
Mhm.
Like, I'm one of those people, my brain just does not want to shut off at night.
Mhm.
Got any tips for that?
For sleep troubles, the book recommends making a peaceful sleep sachet. You just take a little drawstring bag, light blue is best, fill it with chamomile flowers,
Okay.
and then you just kind of hold it while you're falling asleep.
I love that. It's like a physical reminder to relax, you know?
Exactly.
Now, chamomile, that's a pretty well-known sleep aid, right?
Yeah.
What about something a little more, I don't know, mystical? Have you ever tried lucid dreaming?
I have, yeah. It's wild.
Right. It's amazing. So the book talks about mugwort.
Oh, mugwort's great for that.
Is it?
Yeah, it's been used for ages to promote vivid dreams and, yeah, even lucid dreaming. You can try brewing some mugwort tea before bed, and while you're drinking it, just kind of set your intention for the kind of dream you want to have.
So it's like you're giving your subconscious a little nudge in the right direction.
Right.
I like that a lot better than counting sheep, that's for sure. So we've talked about a lot of cool stuff here, but I'm curious, are there any, like, ethical considerations when it comes to herbal magic?
Yeah, that's actually a really important point. And the book stresses that true herbal magic, it's not about like controlling or manipulating.
Right.
It's about working with nature, you know?
Yeah.
It's for personal growth, positive change, never about harming anyone or trying to bend someone to your will.
Right. So it's about aligning yourself with the herb's energy,
Exactly.
like a partnership.
Not a dictatorship. I love that. Okay, so we've done sleep, dreams. What about just needing a little extra luck in your life? You know, like before a big presentation or something. Oh, for luck, nutmeg is your go-to. It's a classic. The book has a spell where you take a whole nutmeg and thread it onto a string, maybe add some star anise for extra oomph, and carry it with you for good luck.
Like a little lucky charm. So cute. It's interesting how some herbs have, like, one very specific purpose.
Right.
But then others, you know, like the mugwort, seem to have a bunch of different uses.
That's the beauty of nature, right? Always full of surprises.
Totally agree. All right, give me another herb. What else have we got?
Well, let's talk about rosemary.
Okay.
It's known for boosting mental clarity, memory, that kind of thing.
Rosemary for remembrance, right?
Exactly. There's definitely a connection there.
I wonder where that saying came from.
It's been around forever,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, rosemary's been associated with memory for centuries. The book actually has this confidence spell for test takers, and it involves crafting a little rosemary charm while visualizing yourself, you know, easily recalling information.
Okay, so we're not just talking about, like, love spells and good luck charms.
Nope.
This is actually useful stuff.
This is practical magic.
I like it.
It's about using the power of plants to improve our lives, you know, in real, tangible ways.
Yeah,
Finding balance, feeling more connected to ourselves and the world around us.
that's really resonating with me.
And it all starts with just being open to the possibility.
I love that. It reminds me of that saying, like, there's magic everywhere if you just know where to look.
So, we've explored love, luck, sleep, mental clarity, even protection from those office gossips. What other magical realms does this book venture into?
Whale also explores herbs for healing,
That's true.
both physically and emotionally.
Okay.
Like lavender, for instance.
Yeah, lavender, that's a classic.
Right. It's known for its calming properties, so there's a mind-body healing bath spell that features lavender pretty heavily.
So it's not about like replacing actual medicine or anything,
No, not at all.
but it's more about creating a supportive space for healing to happen.
Exactly. You add lavender flowers and essential oil to a warm bath, and while you're soaking, you visualize the illness leaving your body.
Okay, so you're combining the physical benefits of the bath with...
Yeah, with the intention and visualization.
Yeah.
Right, so it's working on all these different levels.
Exact.
That's fascinating. Speaking of energy, because I feel like that's a big part of this, what about when you're feeling stuck? You know, like, you need to make a change, but you just can't seem to get unstuck.
The book recommends a rosemary bath for that. It's called the Releasing Nagging Thoughts Bath.
Oh, interesting, rosemary, okay.
Yeah, you soak in a bath with rosemary, lavender, and lemon essential oils. And as you're relaxing, you visualize letting go of whatever it is that's holding you back.
It's like you're literally washing away those thoughts and feelings.
Exactly. It can be really cathartic.
It does sound amazing. It makes you think, like, what other everyday things could we be, like, giving a little herbal boost to?
Right. The possibilities are kind of endless. And you know, the book even has a spell for longevity.
Wait, hold on. A spell for a longer life. Tell me more.
Well, it's not about magically making you live longer, but it's about shifting your perspective on aging.
Okay.
You sip sage tea and make a list of all the things you're looking forward to in the future, you know, just to cultivate that feeling of hope and excitement for the years to come.
That's really beautiful, actually. I love it.
It's a nice way to reframe things, right?
Totally. It's not about dreading getting older. It's about
Releasing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, this book is really making me rethink my relationship with herbs. And I love how it encourages us to find those little moments of magic in every stage of life.
Me too. And for those times when life gets a little crazy and you feel like you've lost touch with that magic a bit,
Yeah, we've all been there.
the book has a dandelion wish granting spell.
Wait, dandelions? Like the weeds?
The very same. It's a reminder that magic can be found in the most ordinary places.
I love that. Okay, so how does this dandelion spell work?
You choose an herb and a candle color that correspond to your wish, and then you arrange them around a lit candle while you focus on your desire.
Simple but powerful.
Exactly. It's all about intention and visualization.
So if someone's listening to this and thinking, okay, I want to try this herbal magic thing, what would you say is a good first step?
I'd say start by connecting with nature. Spend some time outside, even if it's just for a few minutes. Notice the plants around you. What are you drawn to? What colors, scents, textures catch your eye?
That's great advice. It's about cultivating that awareness, that
Yeah.
connection to the natural world. And of course, The Book of Herbal Spells by Lisa Chamberlain is an amazing resource for anyone who wants to learn more. It's chock full of practical tips and fascinating information. Plus, who doesn't love a good spell?
It's a fun read. And remember, herbal magic is a journey, not a destination.
Ooh, I like that.
So approach it with an open mind and a sense of curiosity and see what unfolds.
Beautifully said. It's a good reminder that we all have that potential for magic within us. We just have to be open to it. Well, on that note, I think it's time to wrap up this deep dive. Until next time, keep exploring and keep those intentions high.